I think one of the most difficult passages for Christians to understand is the parable of the sheep and the goats. This parable has been used to teach so much false doctrine. Many people use it to teach that you must have good works to be saved, and that simply trusting in the Lord Jesus Christ is not enough. That you must visit the sick, visit those in prison, give money to the homeless, so on and so forth. And if you don't do these things, then you're going to go to hell. But this clearly contradicts passages like Romans 4:5 that say you can have absolutely no works and still have everlasting life. Some Christians trying to make both of these passages fit together will wrongly assert that if you're truly saved, you will do all these good works. But this is no different than saying you must do the good works to be saved. So today I want to show you what this passage is actually saying. Now listen, I know this might sound obvious, but we actually have to read the words on the page to understand what they mean. And while that might sound obvious, virtually nobody who reads this passage actually reads it for what it says. So starting at the beginning, verse 31, it says, "When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory." First verse here, and we already see that Christians completely misunderstand this passage. They always call it the parable of the sheep and the goats. But the thing is, this isn't a parable. This is something that's literally going to happen. He doesn't say it'll be like this when the Son of Man comes. Rather, he just says when the Son of Man comes. So this is a prophecy about something that will happen in the future during the second coming of Christ, when Jesus returns to the earth and the rapture happens, the resurrection of the dead happens, all the Christians are given their glorified bodies, heaven has come down to earth. "And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he will separate them one from another, as a shepherd divides his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on his left."